Hello, welcome to Game Rating Review. My name is Jean-Marc, and we're going to see how the sausage gets made. Yes, I have my coffee. I'm sitting here on my computer in front of me because today I'm going to show you how I edit everything. That's right, I've never shown how to edit before, so I'm going to be screen capping everything I'm doing today, showing you my editing process. I did my 2-year anniversary video, and I am editing it now, so let's get into it. Okay, so I'm starting with pulling up Final Cut Pro. I have my Final Cut Pro uploaded. I have my hard drive up already as well, just to have some preliminary things. So let's look down and see where I'm at. So this is Final Cut Pro. It's just loading up. On the left here, they have the collections of videos that I have. We have the intros, which is the intros to everything, my vlog intro whenever I do vlogs, and my weekly news show, and the games that come out this week intro. So I can use all of these intros whenever I'm ready. Then I go over to vlogs. This is every vlog I've done, going through every single one that I've done, and these are all the videos and audio files under there. This is red. That was just a way to organize, but I'm not going to get into that. Then the weekly news show, and this is every weekly news show I've done. This top thing is through the year I'm going to have to, put a collection of videos together. So this started in the middle of 2018, and because I'm doing less videos, because I'm not doing Let's Plays, I'm doing stuff on Twitch that I upload over. Anyway, yeah, so these are all the videos I have done in the past. So I'm starting a new video. I'm going to go over to vlogs. I'm going to left click and all these are going to pop open. I'm going to start a new project. Events are what these are. Intro, vlogs, weekly news shows. So I'm going to hit project so I can do a project within vlogs. So I'm going to put 2 years of YouTube. Real big. Exclamation points. Why not? And I'm going to OK that. That's going to pop up blank down here and a blank 2 years of YouTube here. So this is where my hard drive comes in. On my dashboard, this is where my hard drive is. I just left it Book 2 because my original hard drive was just called Book. So I called it Book 2. So whenever I uploaded stuff from my phone onto here, they came up onto my computer, then I uploaded them onto my hard drive. Okay, cool. So now they're both here. This is going to be the hard part. Are you ready? So whenever you're ready to upload videos, you just drag it, plop it down there. That's it. Oh, look, and this is the audio file. If you look here, this is taking the audio that I'm doing currently. I'm at 3 minutes and 48. And this audio is what I'm doing, and this is my screen recorder that's recording my screen. And this is the audio file that I also downloaded whenever I take this red button off. So I'm going to take this, come down, whoop, and I'm going to put the audio down there too. Okay, for some reason this is red. Why are you red? Oh, it's transcoding. Sometimes it takes a while to transcode. If you look here, every time you put a video down, it needs to transcode. So sometimes it'll be in the red until it transcodes out to being blue again, like on the bottom here. So I'm going to pause it here so that that can transcode. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. I let everything transcode. My computer's a little bit temperamental, and like, if you're doing more than one thing at once, it's like, I won't allow you to. So I re-uploaded it. Everything's uploaded. It's transcoding, which basically means it's going in there. It's making sure that the video and the audio are like in there smoothly, kind of thing. So let's get back to it. Okay, so if we look on the top right, we see that there's a check mark there. That means that everything is transcoded and good on this. I've also looked at my title and realized I don't want of YouTube. I want 2 years on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and put on YouTube. Yoink. So I changed it to 2 years on YouTube. That's good. Now I'm going to do my first things I do while editing. Number 1, the first thing that always happens is my audio. Sometimes you'll hear it come out of one speaker or one side of your headphones. That's because it defaults to stereo. And I don't know why stereo only comes out of one speaker. That's kind of weird, so I have to change that to dual mono. Dual mono means it will come out of both ears. The next thing I have to do is sync my audio. This is one of the first things I do. So I'm going to find, first of all, when I drop in my audio, I make sure that it looks all the same, that it's the right audio file. Sometimes I do more than one video in one day. Make sure that all the audio files sync up. In order to do that, like let's say it's a little bit off, and then I press play. 520. So you can tell right there that there is some audio issues there. So what you have to do is just line them up. And how do I do this? So this bar right here, it increases the kind of size of everything to where I could go to the most minute detail here. This helps me do very detailed editing. So I can look on here, I could put that there and just line them up. Okay, I line them up and then I press play. And I have made 500. So, yes, there we go. All right, so then now my audio is synced up. I can go back, put it back this way because I like to use visual as well as audio. And I'm going to obviously cut the front off. I'm going to go here. There is this arrow. There's trim, position, range. The only real things I use on here is the blade and select. So I'm going to hit blade. I'm going to cut off the front where I'm just like walking over to my desk. And I just press backspace. Gone. Very easy editing tool. Right? And this, I don't like that. I want to get to where my hands are already in the air and I'm not looking at my computer. So, yet again, to do some detail editing, I'm going to come here, yoink this up. Oh, and another thing I have to do early on is I take the audio, see this bar right here? That's the audio from my phone. The audio down here is the audio from my mic. So I take the audio from my phone and I put it to 0. And I take the audio from my mic, and since it's so much, I used to put it up to 6, but if you look, there are these red bars on there. That means your audio is too high. So now I go to like a -3, which is still in the red, but if I go any lower, then my audio is not going to look great. So I'm going to just cut the front off. This is always the first thing I do is I cut the front, highlight, and delete. Very easy. All right, so the next thing I do is I want to look good, right? I want to look good in my video. So I'm going to come to yoink. All right, so these are the effects that you can do to your video. You can preview it. There's this 50s TV, this is aged film, this is aged paper. It's just different stuff that you can do with your video to edit it to make it look cool. I'm going to scroll down. When I first started, I was using Cold Steel. Then I was using Combat. I thought it made me look more dynamic. But now I use Crisp Contrast. And when you pop it on here, boom, it changes what you look like. Right? And that seems a little bit bright and weird, but you're going to see what I can do with it in a minute. And then I'm going to come down here all the way to the V's. And I'm also going to use vibrancy because what I can do with Crisp Contrast is change the darks, and with vibrancy I can change the lights of it. So vibrancy, I usually put it up to just the 1.3. So that's there. All right. And then Crisp Contrast, I put it all the way to 0. So you can see what it looks like without Crisp Contrast. If you look in this window here, you can see that it's kind of, I don't know, faded, but I liked my darks pop a little bit more. So I usually put it to around the 15 to 20 mark, and then vibrancy, you keep it there. So it makes it more dynamic of a look and less like dry. So that's it. That's what I do. I do vibrancy and Crisp Contrast. I did that for my editing. I got my audio synced up, everything synced up, and now I'm ready to start chopping this thing down and editing. Okay, so now I'm going to go through how I chop things down and how I edit myself and how I put in my intro and outro. Now I'm going to start editing myself. Sometimes I do a thing in the beginning. Like I did in this video and I said, hey, this is how the sausage gets made. And then I'll cut it at some point along here whenever that intro happens. But on this one, I'm deciding I'm just going to put my intro up front. So I'm going to go to intros. I'm going to go to vlogs. And I'm just going to highlight vlogs. There is a way to kind of compress this all together, but you can't edit it if it's all compressed. So I leave it all apart in these different things that I do, right? I have 2 audio files. I have my game rating review and have this up top, right? So I'm going to press edit. Whoops. Nope. Undo cut. So there's always an undo button if I mess up. edit, copy. Cut would have been fine, but I don't want to go missing. Then I go into vlogs. Yoink, I have to find that file. 2 years on YouTube. Oh, there we go. Edit, paste. Boom, it's up front and it's ready to go. So usually whenever I put this intro in there, I'll start with this bright light that shocks. That's when I come to this bottom right, and these are my transitions. These are things you do in between videos. So I'm going to come here, and since I don't do it at the beginning, it's going to be kind of a soft intro. I'm going to go to Flash. Oh, well, let me delete that. So there's usually this black bar that appears. I'm deleting that so that my intro can come in. I put that flash transition there, and then I press play and see how it looks. And then it's going to flash to me yelling. All right. So it flashes to me yelling. And you know what? I'm going to change vlog, right? That's part of the reason that I leave it open so that I can go and change anything whenever I want. So I'm going to change vlog to just 2 and then years in all cap. Nope, not yes T. Years. All right. So then I change that there. Then I go back and see how it looks. Bing. 2 years. I could also change the color if I want. Trying green on for size. Boom. Woo.
2 years. It's been 2 years.
Now this screen right here is going to be slower than what it actually looks like, especially with me doing a screen recording and recording audio. So I know that I do this intro, and then if you look at my audio here, I'm not doing much, and you can see in the picture that I'm just looking at my computer screen. So I'm going to cut all of that out. So I'm going to cut here. Here, I got to cut the audio and the video. And then I come here, cut here and here, and then I can see here, I'm looking back down on my computer again without saying anything. So I'm cutting here, here, and here, and here, and then to kind of join those together, you highlight, delete, boom. Highlight, delete, boom. My audio is being a little weird sometimes, so you just kind of yoink. And so now we get to see those clips put together.
Go through some numbers. So I have 2,009 subscribers, and I have 37,000 views.
So I can take that out. So let's go through
subscribers.
And I could stop it there, and then I could pull the video back, and I could pull the audio back. Instead of having to cut every time, you can kind of push it to where you need it. So let's see what that looks like
numbers. Now. So I have 2,009 subscribers, and I have 37,000 views.
Pretty easy stuff, right? I just cut it, made sure it all fit together, and it's good. So now that I have those things, I'm going to have to I want to put a visual as to what I am saying. So in order to do that, I have kept my old keyboard from my Mac. I am currently using my Razer. I know you can just see the edge of it because it's plugged in. So I've been using my Razer for everything, so I've been using my Mac for one purpose, and that's because I could capture stuff. So this is my YouTube channel. This is how many videos I've made. I know I'm going to need that. So press Command-Shift-4, then, whoops, let's try that again. Command-Shift-4, and this pulls up, so then I could go here, and I can highlight over, boom, it will show how many videos I've made. Then I'm going to go to Dashboard. This is all background YouTube stuff. And this shows my analytics, watch time, subscribers, made 0 money. And I'm going to come here and I'm going to highlight 4. And I'm going to highlight view, subscribers, probably not add widget, but out, boom. So it takes those pictures, right? Those pictures are sent here to my dashboard, and then I take it from my dashboard, yoink, put them into my book too, and then they'll appear here inside of my hard drive. So now if I want to use it, what did I say on here again?
So I have 2,000.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to cut that a little bit shorter. So I said I had 2,000. So let's see here.
through some numbers. So I have 2,009 subscribers.
I said 2,009 subscribers, which isn't true. I have 209 subscribers. But am I going to stop and redo that audio? Nope. I'm just going to edit this. Wink. Put it down to where it's at 209, and you'll just see the video that I have 209 subscribers, and not 2,009. And then I'm going to increase that so that could be over my face and hide my shame. So let's try it.
Numbers. So I have 2,009 subscribers, and I have 37,000 views.
Yes, so 2009 there. Then I'm just going to take the same screenshot again and then edit it to where it could be 3,000 or 37,000 views. All right, pop that there. Yoink, pop that there. Yoink, pop that down to where it's all a square. Then I'm going to transform. I'm going to enlarge that. And it's going really slow because, like I said, I'm doing recording stuff, so it usually goes faster. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure that that pops up, lines up with my audio. All right, and so I'm going to see what that's like with both of those.
So I have 2,009 subscribers, and I have 37,000 views.
So that's a good stopping point where I stop. So I'm going to do what I've been doing, and I'm just going to cut where I was kind of looking at stuff, and then cut back to the next thing, which is probably going to be my views, or how many videos I've made. Views. And I have made 5. So 5, I'm going to put this here as a guide. I'm going to go back here, go to my original screenshot. Boom. Put that down and edit that screenshot like I just did. Yoink. Yoink. That down. Probably get rid of actions. Then I'm going to increase the size. And then see what that looks like. And see how dynamic that looks. Views.
And I have made 522 videos in 2 years.
Boom. And then cut to me laughing like an idiot.
That is amazing.
And yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to do through this whole video. And yes, just cutting in stuff, cutting me down, going through all of this. I'm going to go ahead and cut to the end where I usually cut to.
Game rating review. I really appreciate it.
So that's where I want to stop. Where I'm making my dumb smiley face. So boom, boom. Hit those two. Cut it out. Yoink. Then I'm going to press edit, paste. Boom. There's my thing. That's the only thing I had to paste in is my intros and outros. I do my flash at the end. Do my flash at this end. And then I'm going to change my vlog again to 2 years. Okay. Then I'm just going to see how my exit look like. And like I said, it looks slower than it will whenever you see it. So, yeah, that's my tutorial. I'm going to edit the rest of this. I wanted to take you all the way through, but it's such a slow process when I'm showing the recording. Thank you for watching Game Rating Review. Thank you for watching me edit. And hopefully you learned something on how to use Final Cut Pro.